Good morning, Yale High. I'm Hank Telto.
And I'm Alan Ferguson, and thanks for joining us for a segment of Yale High School Studio News. Attention seniors, all sold and unsold raffle tickets need to be returned to Mr. Fowler as soon as possible.
Yesterday, during fifth hour, students welcomed a guest speaker, Anthony Ianni. Mr. Ianni is a nationally recognized motivational speaker. He talked about his experiences growing up and how the actions of other people affected him. He also shared some of his experiences being the first athlete diagnosed with autism to play NCAA Division I basketball. Mr. Ianni played at Michigan State, winning 2 Big Ten titles and earning a trip in the Final Four. He encourages students to enjoy the few years they have in high school and to embrace the sense of community they have here at Yale. Now over to Mr. Burst with the weather.
Thanks, guys. I was kind of hoping to see Mr. Ianni put those basketball skills to use and challenge Mr. Dykstra to a game of one-on-one, but it didn't happen. We got off to a very cold start this morning, but sadly, not quite cold enough to cancel school. It's currently 1 degree outside, although our local weather station is reporting a 5 right now. But either way, it's very cold. We're expecting an afternoon high today of 11 degrees with some possible light snow flurries. The wind will still be strong today and tonight with sub-zero wind chills expected for the next 24 hours. Whenever we have these cold weather days, I always like to look around and see what it's like in the region. And I saw that in Mount Washington, New Hampshire, it's supposed to be negative 50 degrees real temperature with a very strong wind. And so their wind chills this weekend are going to be below 100 degrees below zero. But back here in Yale, things will warm up for us this weekend. Saturday's temperature will be in the high 20s, and Sunday will be all the way up into the high 30s, taking a well-deserved break from the cold, frigid weather. Now back to the news desk for a look at sports.
Thanks, Mr. Burst. The boys basketball program traveled to Croslex on Thursday. The freshman team played 3 great quarters, but fell short in the end, 39-23. Braden Bullard was the top scorer with 14 points.
The JV team lost 47-38. Lucas Madison was the leading scorer with 11 points, all of which came in the fourth quarter. Landon Jones added 9.
The varsity team played great defense throughout the game, but lost 35-27. Jackson Kohler led the team in scoring with 9 points, while Ryan Monarch added 7.
The JV girls basketball team dropped a non-league game last night to L'Anse Creuse North by a score of 34-16. Our leading scorer was Ona Keller with 6 points. Ariel Runnels chipped in 4 points. The team plays again at Croslex on Friday night.
In varsity girls bowling, the Bulldogs lost to Armada 23-7. It was a good match with junior Kaylee Stafford rolling a 189 game.
While the boys varsity bowling team tied the match against Armada. High game was Brandon Thorner with 224. Also bowling over 200 was Keith Edgerton with a 215 and Gabe Hollenbach with a 223 and a 213. Here's Gabe with a few noteworthy words about the bowling season.
So far the season's going pretty well. We've only lost 3. I'd say we're doing quite well. And the thing that
Our competitive cheer team has an invitational at L'Anse Creuse North High tomorrow, starting at 1 p.m.
On February 5th, Foursquare will be hosting an introduction to trap shooting for interested 7th through 12th graders. Current members will also be in attendance. Flyers that outline everything you need for the day will be available in Mr. McIntyre's classroom and the office.
The girls golf team is looking for girls to sign up for the preseason to help improve on their swing. Here's Mr. Lewis with more information.
Even though our season isn't until the fall, as in the girls golf team, is doing some winter help. So as you can see, girls golfer, if you want to work on your swing, whether you're new, old to the thing, you can come see me. I have a sign-up sheet we can get going. There's a form right here on the wall if you want to grab one. If you don't have clubs or any experience, we're looking for new people, and that's what we're trying to get.
Thanks, Mr. Lewis, and stay classy, Yale High.